I think what's changed for the better here in Oklahoma since last year is that our economy certainly has improved. We've been able to create a lot more jobs in our state. We finally have been able to replenish our rainy day fund to one of its record high amounts of money, which is very, very helpful, so that in case in the future years, and hopefully not anytime in the near future, if we should have an economic downturn, we have a very healthy savings account for the state. We've been able to attract a lot of new jobs to our state. Since January of 2011, we've been able to add around 62,000 new net jobs to Oklahoma's economy. And even our per capita income for a family of 4 has risen from 2011 to 2012 by 9%, which was #1 in the nation as a percentage of income growth, which shows that our economy is doing better, which shows that Oklahoma families are doing better, which shows that our businesses are investing and they're creating jobs. And we're also, of course, attracting new industries from out of state and even out of the country. Well, one of my top goals as governor has been to make Oklahoma the best place to invest, live, and raise a family. And so we've been working on a pro-growth, pro-jobs agenda that creates a great business climate to where businesses can either expand or grow, or certainly to bring new businesses into our state. And so we've passed a series of reform efforts that we have proposed. So of course we started out a couple of years ago with lawsuit reform. We've done a road and bridge building program in our state. We've cut the number of deficient bridges in half in Oklahoma over the last decade. We certainly have been working on education reform, which is critical to having a highly skilled, educated workforce, to have accountability, transparency, to have high academic standards, to even grade our schools so that people know how schools are performing and if they're actually meeting what we expect them to do. We certainly have been working towards what's called degreed completion, which means that we're trying to make sure that when a student finishes high school, they actually do finish the 12th grade and get their diploma, or if someone starts in a career technology school or gets an associate's degree or works towards a 4-year university degree, that they complete that degree. We not only met the goal of 1,700 new additional certificates and degrees on top of the 30,000 we do a year, but we beat it by 2,900. So we went from having a 73% increase in the goal that we had set for more college degrees and associate and certificate degrees in our state, which once again goes back to making sure that we have that highly skilled, educated workforce that is critical for job retention and certainly job attraction. We had major workers' compensation reform that we passed this year, which was very exciting, and we'll be switching over to an administrative legal system, which we think will help create a system that not only takes care of the injured workers, but also will help provide a fairer playing field and help lower insurance premium costs. And we've been working towards lowering our taxes in our state to allow people to keep more of their hard-earned money, and certainly to make us more attractive when we compete with other states for business retention or even business growth. And that has certainly really helped our state, and it's been a top selling feature when I've been able to go out and call on different companies and industries to say, you know, while California is raising their taxes or Illinois is raising their taxes, or some of the states up northeast have been having financial problems and raising their taxes, you know, here we are lowering our taxes, and we've had our second tax cut now since I've been in office. And then of course we have a very healthy savings account, while some states are still struggling trying to even balance their budgets. When you take a combination of those things and even making government more efficient and effective, which has been one of our top goals, we just this year alone were able to consolidate 75 different agency boards and commissions. We really put a big push on health care, banning smoking in public places, putting more money towards substance abuse, addiction issues, mental health issues in our state. So I think when you take that whole package and you wrap that up with our pro-jobs, pro-growth reform, having a fairer business climate, lower taxes, focusing on education, the quality workforce, and the health of our citizens, that puts us in a prime position as a state to be, frankly, one of the top states in the nation with the lowest, one of the lowest unemployment rates in the nation.